What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. If you guys don't know, there is a beef that has been brewing in the last, I would say, about 17 to 18 months between the All the Smoke podcast and Shannon Sharpe from Club Shay Shay. And it all started when, basically, if I'm not mistaken, Cat Williams came on the Club Shay Shay. Now, before that, go to All the Smoke, you'll see the most popular video they have is actually the Shannon Sharpe interview. And at the time, All the Smoke was the premier sports podcast at that time. Club Shay Shay just started picking up real heavily in 2024. And then so Shannon Sharpe and Club Shay Shay became much bigger than All the Smoke. And then I do believe there was some jealousy because Shannon Sharpe came and started getting big interviews. And his interviews were not just sports related. He was bringing in people like Monique and Marlon Wayans. And it wasn't just sports people, Megan Good, as you guys know. And he started blowing up. But in that Cat Williams interview, there were a few people such as Kevin Hart that were thrown underneath the bus. And so what Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson felt was that, hey, you have a podcast that is sort of catty. So it's gossipy. You're allowing some of our brothers to be humiliated by your guests. And that's not cool. Like, that's not what we need in the podcast space. And that's trashy. Like, you're doing anything for views now, and that's not cool. And this is something that Shaquille O'Neal also alleged. Like, look, you're doing something that is worthless. This is not cool. Now, in the same vein, Shannon Sharpe responded to that criticism by saying, you guys are jealous of me. You're mad that I'm doing better than you. Okay? And so once that came out, you got to remember, Matt Barnes, he admitted that, hey, listen, Shaquille O'Neal would like some dirt. So if you got it, keep it on the low. And then if you can also know, he put out a text message to his former stylist, and he even talks about it. I don't F with anyone at work except the two you met. Don't F with Lil Wayne, Matt Barnes, Rich Paul, Shady McCoy, Joey, OBJ, Stephon Diggs, T.O., Brandon Marshall, Shaq, Coach Prime, Strahan, which is funny, Ocho Cinco, because he has a show with him now, Eddie George, Ray Lewis, I'm Cordial, that's it. Don't F with Ed Reed. So Shannon is faking the funk. He'll say he don't F with folks, and then he doing shows with them, okay? So now Steven Jackson is coming out with this response.
What up, world? That's another situation. They hate to see confident. When you black and you confident, you know where you come from, you know who you are, you know what you can do, and you don't need nobody to pat you on the back to give you the confidence. They hate it. They hate it. Even our own people. Our own people be ready to kick us when we down. Shannon going through a little something, and I don't know what's going on, but look how many of y'all happy to see Shannon go through something. I'm praying for all my brothers out here, man, because we all got a wave to catch. It's enough for all of us out here. But it's not surprising to see how many of us can't wait to see one of us go through something. And every man has a wave to catch. It's enough for all of us out here, bro. Every last one of us. Don't try to kick somebody when they're going through something, man. Every man has a wave to catch. You just got to wait on guard. Facts.
So as you know, he's talking about Shedeur Sanders. And of course, I expect that from Steven Jackson. He didn't listen to anybody in his career. So of course, anything that allows a black man to just do whatever he wants to do in somebody else's organization, Negroes are going to support it. Let me get to the whole idea of Steven Jackson. Here's what I do not like. And I'm going to talk about this for a long time. Okay, this is something that I don't like. First of all, if you do not like somebody, okay, why don't you just say it? You're saying, oh, we ain't got to be like that. We can all win. We shouldn't be celebrating nobody's downfall. You don't feel that way. You don't feel that way. Because your partner wants to bring down Shannon Sharpe, and you know about it. And you probably in the audio room that is there, okay? You probably know about that. You know that Matt Barnes is doing that, okay? This is what you know, all right? Now you out here acting as if you're holding it down. Let me tell you like this. If I don't like somebody, F them. You know Shannon Sharpe don't give a damn about your ass either, okay? It ain't got anything about celebrating nobody's downfall. A lot of folks celebrating his downfall because they don't like his ass. Matt Barnes wants him to have a downfall. You want him to have a downfall, okay? Because it helps you. But to sound cool, we gotta stop that, family. Okay, like we believe you. Because everybody knows how dirty entertainment is. People will be setting your ass up for a hit, setting you up to be exposed, okay? Trying to ruin your career. YouTubers do it all the time. Come back around and talk about, we need to support each other, family. We need to help each other out, family. That means the whole time, they trying to get rid of your ass. The whole time they plotting on you. Cause, oh, you gonna diss me saying you doing better than me? And he is. Oh, okay, here what we gonna do. We gonna want this to happen. That you don't know what they doing. They could be feeding all of this to Tony Busme and then come back here and act like, you know what, family? Let me hit this weed. We need to be supporting one another, family. We don't need to be out here like that. We need to be supporting each other because that's what we need to be doing, bro. I'm saying it's a lot out here for everybody, bro. Like, man, I don't even know why we ain't out here helping each other, man, because we gotta stop that. Them Negroes got everything to do with what's going on right now, I can guarantee you. That's how it works. Let me tell you a story, guys. And I want you to know how dirty YouTube and the game is. There's a story about a firefighter that lived in the city. And this firefighter had a kind of sexual erection for fires. It's sick, but listen to where I'm going with this. So what would he do, O'Shea? Well, I'm glad you asked the question. So what he would do is he would go out there and he would set a fire. He would go all the way to the top of the mountain and he would pleasure himself to the fire. He would shoot off, all right? So once he got through doing what he was doing, he would then go down, then organize himself. I mean, probably after wiping himself off, if you get what I'm saying. And then he would put the fire out. Now, people used to be amazed at this because, like, how did this fire department? It wasn't all the time, but he was put out these small fires and things. And then until somebody got smart and says, how is he always the first person to the fire? Then to come to find out, the fire chief was indeed the arsonist. They got rid of his stupid ass too, okay? And what I'm telling you is, don't you be fooled thinking that Steven Jackson love all black people. He don't. He could very well be the individual that's behind helping Shannon Sharpe bring down. Because the moment that Shannon Sharpe said, y'all jealous of me, that I'm doing better than you, most dudes ain't gonna take that, especially when they was the best podcast and now you won, and then you gonna diss me? Oh, no, bruh. It's competition. They ain't gonna never come out there and tell you how they really feel. People is dirty, family. People is dirty out here in these streets. Y'all think folks is out here really really building like that? These are straight gangsters out here. Weed smokers and everything. Okay, these are gangsters in these streets. They got all kind of information. They'll go behind your back, find girlfriends, find information on you, who know you and all this, pay them, and then put the dirt out there, have somebody else do it, and come back and say, man, y'all shouldn't be doing that, family. You know we black, family. Shoot, I don't even know why y'all out there like that, family. The whole time, we need to sit together. And you come to find out that Negro's doing it. Don't trust them. Don't never trust them. Like my granddaddy used to always tell me, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Don't trust them at all. No, I don't. And I never will trust. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Heard the bell. We're out.